Everybody, how's life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love for June 11th, 2020, also timeless. So wherever your pulse is in time, let me know what brings you here. If you need clarification, or find me on any social platform or in the email, which should be somewhere around here. Definitely reach out about questions about booking your own personal reading. Say hello, let me know where you are in the world. I'm in Dutchess County, New York, and it's been highly emotional, if you haven't noticed, with the general energy and collective. So if you're feeling that heightened sense of, I don't know, I guess I want to say over emotion, you're in good company. A lot of upheaval in personal relationships. And this was actually astrological. So if you haven't checked out the Leo King yet, I would recommend doing so. He's pretty damn amazing. All right, we're kicking this off with messages from your angels from Doreen Virtue. We have Isabella, Fiona, Isaiah, Desiree, Adriana, and Astara. So this is talking about a new adventure. This is saying that it's time for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Now that you've asked the angels for help, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. No conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look for other options. Ask angels to help or guide you and comfort you. I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. You deserve the best, and reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. So you're at a crossroads, and it's saying take the unfamiliar road. I get that. I love it dearly. This is about completely communicating with spirit. This is throat chakra activation. So there's going to be a lot coming up that you need to put out. And with this, it's really, how do I want to put it? You've asked for clear-cut directions and insight on which direction to go and how you're going to navigate the entire situation. That's great, but you're getting hooked on the storyline on how this story is going to go for you. It's telling you to really loosen up the reins. This is going to be something that is a little bit more free-flowing for you. You got to let the conditions up. And oh my God, so I feel like my father's around me right now. The thing about messages, if you don't want my answer, then don't ask the question. So Spirit is giving you an answer. It may not be what you would expect, but trust me, it's in your best interest. It is guiding you through this whole new venture. It's completely unlike what you had imagined this would go. And you're gonna have to act according as soon as the inspiration hits you. You can sit and meditate on it for like a second, but really it's about intuitive instincts, if that makes sense. So if Spirit's telling you go left, you might not have a hot minute to, meditate on it. Go freaking left. You are being guided. It's going to seem absurd. It's going to seem completely out of left field, but that's part of the adventure. This is for the best possible outcome. You want success, you want community, you want better conditions. Well, this is making room and actually seeing the clear road for it. This is the answer to your prayers. Even though it doesn't seem like it, even though it seems like you're in a fog, there's no silver lining, you can't see the dawn on the horizon, keep marching on ahead. Even if it's on this new venture and you can't see the dawn yet, keep marching on ahead. It's going to break eventually, and it's going to involve you having to have faith. It doesn't even necessarily have to be hard. It just seems like there's no headway in it yet, and I totally get the frustration behind that. However, when as soon as you surrender to it, that is when you start to see those little rays peering over it. I know how crazy that sounds, but we're going to see where this is going. So again, so you know, I'm not just staring down at my desk. Where are we going to next? No. Okay. The Angel Therapy Oracle cards. Where are we going? All right, Spirit, I want to shuffle these before I take the bottom. I don't know about you, but it's like this fragile tiredness today, heightened emotional state, and emotional reaction to a lot of things. So I don't know about you. In between sessions today, I have been quiet, secluded, observing. Crown chakra. Divine message from your guides. Vacuum away fear. It's going to take some faith and bravery. You're going to want to have something that helps grounds you, because it's going to seem so far-fetched. This is your unique tune. This is supposed to get rid of a lot of the unnecessary stress in your life. The great thing about honesty and truth and authenticity is you don't have to remember a particular story that you told somebody. It's going to seem like at times you're going to need extra help with grounding, and that is beyond okay. That's perfect. It's not anything you have to worry about. This grounding work you are going to get either from spirit or from, whatever your community is walking into, but also these divine insights. This is what we have right now. Your divine insights and guidance. I actually want clarification on that. Where do I want it from though? Okay, work your light. All right, I'm gonna shuffle you before we get the clarification. And this one fell out, so I'm gonna take that. So, breaking the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. You're letting go of that chain that has completely strapped itself around your wrist, losing feeling in your fingers. The art of letting go. You're gonna have marks on your wrist, but don't worry, that'll fade in time. You'll get feeling back, and you will recover. Okay. What you're going through right now is going to seem like a distant memory. You'll remember going through it, but you won't be locked into the experience of it. Trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported in this entire endeavor, what would you do? If you had guaranteed safety and security, what would you do? I mean, it's begging you to be daring. It's begging you to think outside the box, problem solve. Even if it seems a little woozy, problem solve. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Your crown chakra is being drop kicked open. Implanted inspiration, insight, and thoughts. Absolute spiritual connection going on. What I'm seeing it as, I know this sounds crazy, but you know how you envision that white light coming out of your crown chakra? It's almost like those are connected by what looks like a light spirit web, like a light spirit web. I like that, but it's, you know what a spider web just looks like, how it's all these separate lines and creates this cool pattern. It's like that. That's how I'm seeing this. These intuitive hits are the collective consciousness, and you're plugging into it greatly. So this is part of your huge support. This is your soul tribe. It's really drawing you into certain fated connections. Not all romantic. Let's not go there. But it's your soul family. What are you being called to do? And this, you being highly sensitive. I was talking about that earlier in the reading, actually, like within the first minute. The heightened sensitivity, this is part of the ascension process. You are this beautiful, sentient, and empathetic being. This is something that you really need to foster and watch grow. It is not a burden at all to feel this deeply. This is raw, pure love in its best form. So you are stepping up and taking the lead in this life and breaking these patterns, completely rewriting the future, which brings in this whole crown chakra, vacuuming away fears, and, taking these intuitive hits. The crown chakra, your divine guidance, is in connection with the breaking ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. It is the inspiration behind it. What are you being inspired to do in your life? And also, yes, the fearlessness. This is all coming about. If you knew just how protected you were, and wait, where is this? Trust your path and vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you. Your surroundings in this situation, everyone involved. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is also pulling away energies that have no resonance in your life anymore. It doesn't have to be depleted in your life, but it doesn't hold you in the same space. And I hope that that makes sense. So this fear of letting go, it's not just going to be a ghost that's in this place. This is new energy, thriving energy. It's like a changed battery. It's going to get you into the next phase, time. So then we have crystals about the extra work and grounding. You're grabbing this by the reins, pulling in all this energy, stepping up to be the script writer, the leader, and the co-creator in all of this amazing glory that you're walking into. So it's being mindful of, how is this being clear to you? Is this somehow infused by other people's, are you taking on other people's infused thoughts, wants, needs, desires? Is this still something that is resonant of the past that you still have to let go of? Is this coming from a place of fear as like a plan B? You got to get rid of this idea that this is going to fall through. Get rid of or pull away from the energies that says that this is not going to happen. You're not good enough. I mean, it's breaking this program of whatever this low vibe life that was being lived. It doesn't take away from the gratitude of what that experience taught you, but it's moving on, because we can't stay stuck in the same place. It festers. Your life is not festering anymore. We're gonna go have our own garden. So, my dearest, where are we going with this? Hey, if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Erin. I've been a reader for 22 years. Love it. And I have a sale going on with readings, so if you have any questions about booking a reading or what goes into it, reach out. I'm on every social platform, and you can also email me. It should be in the description. All right, my awesome people watching this. I'm trying to figure out where we're going next. All right, daily guidance from your angels. What is up, home slice? Have confidence. Yeah, that comes with your support, though. Acceptance. You get this. You get the acceptance. Well, sorry, you get the support by completely accepting where you are in this moment in life, mind, body, and spirit-wise. So we have the spleen chakra. So this is the sacral chakra. This is about emotional needs being met, boundaries, intimacy, the attachment problems, and learning how to let go, and learning what is authentically pleasurable for your life. Not even just a sexual nature, but let's face it, the solar plexus, not the solar plexus, the sacral chakra does deal with sexuality. That being said, so it's altering that sense of intimacy in your life. See only love. Even if it's more work right now, this is something that you, I see being more than willing to lead. So we have a little bit of working on this base chakra, more focusing on the sacral chakra, and a little bit with communication. So you need to find some way to communicate what your needs are in these connections, and what you need for support, or what you would love for support. And it doesn't even have to be in the physical world. This can be from the spiritual world, because not every single one of us has people surrounding us. Some of us are in our solitude, but we still have that support. No matter what, even if you are in solitude and are a lone wolf, if you want to put it that way, you're not alone. You have your spirit army, and this is just like begging you to give it the clearance on stepping in. This is divine will over the free will, but they are co-creators in each other. So it's like these little preset doors of opportunity that have stepped in. See only love, and even if it's a lot of work in the situation, see it for the learning lesson that it is, and the strength training session that it is. This can be involving any sort of illness, toxic relationships. Everything that you have experienced is in some way, shape, or form a learning lesson, and it's something that is going to be healed along the way, but you can't let it fester. I'm done with this whole concept of letting something just go and acting like it didn't happen. We are facing all of this and transmuting it into healing energy on whatever level this happens to be. This is you stepping into the leadership role of your life. Every single person has leadership qualities that they are putting on, their best foot forward with. Just because you're a leader and this person's leader and that everyone has this leadership role in their life, it doesn't mean that nobody's a leader. You have unique gifts, talents, and tools and a unique pathway, very individualized for you. So yes, you are in the leader role. Yes, whoever else is in the leader role, but this is such an important role for you to have. It doesn't take away from the importance or the experience or the perception of it. So I hope that this is making sense. I'm gonna go with Wisdom of the Oracle. Call it Erin read because still a huge fan. All right, Spirit. I'm staring at the in-between worlds. I'm not gonna pull it out because I've stared at it too long and it feels funky now. That's right, I said it. Blessed in reverse, son of a bitch. I should have taken the in-between worlds. Don't worry, this is like the 10 of Swords though. It is not gonna be any worse. All right, so you aren't quite prepared for this new phase in life. You've done amazing work. You are more ready than you're willing to admit at this point, but you still have this hesitance. And I want to see what it's about because it looks like the 10 of Swords. Being flexible. Let go of the reins. You can't be a control freak with this. You just can't. This is going to cause for some wiggle room. And if you don't give it wiggle room, it's going to make the wiggle room, which is going to, well, in some way, shape, or form, smack you upside the head with it. Stop resisting this change. In some way, shape, or form, there is resistance because you're being too rigid. You have to learn to trust that your roots are so well planted that no matter what the exterior conditions, you won't lose yourself, your place. But also what I love about this, if you're in the South of the United States, I don't know where else in the world, so forgive me if I'm missing something. What I love about the trees in the South, these roots are above water and it creates like this cool little colony. But these trees can actually migrate. They will migrate slowly over time to wherever the water is. So you'll see roots in the back of the tree start to die off and new ones grow in front, just pulling it along the way, going to wherever the water source is. Let yourself be moved by where your water source is, but learn to be flexible with the land. And despite exterior conditions, maintain your sense of self, your roots. Be teachable. This is a time of being humble because you are in a teachable position. I mean, you always are, but right now it's even more emphasized. And let's see what else is coming out. Poised. Get ready to take a giant leap forward. Learn to be flexible and then take the leap. It's kind of making me think of the Fool card, leap into the unknown. Don't worry, Spirit will catch you. Yeah. Okay. Think about what you want to do with your time. Think about what sets you apart from everybody else. I know some of you are sitting there thinking that you're not special at all. I can't tell you how wrong you are with that. You just have to look a little deeper in yourself. And I also want to know why the hell you would say that you aren't so special. There's the star on the horizon. So this is for me thinking temperance. Being pulled to the Tarot Illuminati. Oh, by the way, this is what we got so far. Don't fall. Don't you do it. Okay, there we go. All right, Spirit, what's this about? The 9 of Swords. So 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. How's your anxiety doing? Are you having a freak out? Have you had a freak out yet? I had a freak out. Actually, it was an emotional, what the hell? It was kind of that. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords going into the 9 of Cups. Life, you're so funny. Got to be cruel to be kind, huh? So then we have the Moon. You are going from the place of stress to the place of abundance by having a lot of this turmoil come to the surface. Okay, so what's the moon about? What is hidden? Leader of the pack, lone wolf energy, and I've said that twice in this reading. Ay, ay, ay. The Tower and the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is a huge eruption that's happening in your life. And this is saying that some of you have to be ready to jump ship into the next boat. That's perfectly fine, but there's no stairs leading up to this castle. This is happening from the inside out. Your eruption is happening from the inside out. But don't let that freak you out. It sucks in general, but it leads you to this amazing victory. Spirit, can I put some closingness on this? All right. It's going to force a whole new perspective on you. Let's see. Your support is going to be coming from a different source, and authoritative momentum and clarity. This, you have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords right here is finishing off this part of the reading. All right, the Prince of Swords. All right. The light is on the horizon. I know that it seems either mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, or physically excruciating right now. Whatever it is that you are facing, whether it's a health concern, a spiritual awakening, or a relationship status, or a career change, it's not going to get any worse. Your eruption comes through the inside because you can't take this shit anymore. And you are taking off the gloves and you are standing up to life and knocking it on its low vibe ass so you can ascend. Your ascension is you squaring up. So, closing messages. You're squaring up to life. I find that both amazing and kind of funny if you think about it. Where are we on? We're finishing this off with spirit message. So, okay, daily guidance from your angels again. All right, what do you want to tell life? Come on. It's time to go. Get the show on the road. It's time. Get it in gear. I'm going to read this to you. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Don't take any day for granted, though. Let me put that out there as a disclaimer. Endings are merely the start of new beginnings, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. You have support, so much more than you realize, and it is coming into gear. You're ready for the next phase. What's closing off right now? It's the ending going into a new beginning. This is the prelude to the new beginning. You just passed the darkest part of the night, which, you know, can't wait to see what the dawn looks like. I'll talk to you all very soon. I really hope that this reading made sense. Let me know if it made sense, or if you want clarification, or if you want to book your own personal reading. Again, I still have the sale going on. So, bookings, let's talk about it. I will talk to you all tomorrow for the Friday reading. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that I love you all very, very much. Bye for now. You got this, by the way. You do. Not even kidding.